Hi, I'm Lexi Hart, your RoboBrief host. Today, Canada keeps its robotic arm reaching for the moon. DARPA hunts for drones that can actually carry the load. And Atlas learns the least glamorous trick in robotics. First, space robotics. The Canadian Space Agency has confirmed it is continuing the Canadarm3 program, the next chapter after the Space Shuttle's Canadarm and the station's Canadarm2. Canadarm3 is built for the Lunar Gateway, NASA's planned outpost in lunar orbit, where it will handle external maintenance, move payloads, support visiting vehicles, and inspect the station even when no astronauts are aboard. That last part is the whole story. Gateway will not be staffed around the clock, so the arm has to operate with far more independence than a factory robot. In orbit, every repair is a mission, so reliability, redundancy, and fault detection are not features. They are the product. Canadarm3 is not just an arm, it is infrastructure. Next, drones that lift more than a burrito. DARPA's Lift Challenge is putting strange, experimental, heavy-lift aircraft into real flight tests, chasing designs that can move meaningful cargo, not just cameras. Heavy lift changes everything: propulsion, batteries, structure, safety, and certification. The payoff is battlefield resupply without risking drivers, plus disaster response, offshore energy, and rural logistics where roads are missing or dangerous. Like the old Grand Challenge, DARPA is stress testing fringe ideas until they stop looking fringe. Finally, Boston Dynamics' electric Atlas can reportedly swap its own battery in under 3 minutes. It is not flashy, but it might matter more than the acrobatics. A humanoid that recovers its own energy, no technician required, starts to look like a real factory asset built around uptime, not just a machine that performs on command. The humanoid race will not be won on dexterity alone, it will be won on staying at work. That is your brief. Hit subscribe and check out robobrief.tech for more robotics news every weekday.